Alright boys, I'm on a brand new account. This is literally just freshly made and we're going to be completely free to play throughout all of it. And the whole goal is to reach 15,000 trophies. I forgot about this whole tutorial. I have not done this in decades, bro. Alright. It shouldn't be too long. The tutorial isn't that long. What are you trying to get me to do? Archers? That should be enough. Okay. So it's going to be interesting because... Hi Jamila, welcome to the stream. This is going to be interesting because I have not played this game in a minute. So the good thing about it is that this is going to be a learning process. While I'm reaching all the way to 15,000, I'm also going to be learning about all the new cards. No, Galaxy fixed this now. There is nothing to fix, bro. What do you mean? What do I need to fix? This is how it looks. This is the best I could get the stream to look, bro. Just because of the way that the game is, since it's not something that can fully be fit into like a horizontal screen, this is as best as it's gonna get. I could probably zoom in a little more, but it's just hard to fit like the fakes cam into it. It'll take some adjusting too, you know, like maybe I'll try it out after the stream, but I really wanted to get this started. I really want to start this this road to 15,000. And honestly, I might even end up doing this streaming this again tonight. I really love this game, so it's just a matter of time. I should have streamed this forever ago. That's not where I placed my giant, my guy. I placed it all the way at the bottom when it really brought it up. Oh, the YouTube shorts? Oh yeah. I'm gonna be streaming on YouTube shorts to give it a try, just to see, cause I guess the algorithm is a lot better. Okay, so I'm gonna give it a try, but if it doesn't really make much of a difference, then I'll probably just move it to the regular stream, which is just gonna be a big black border. But I don't know, we'll figure it out. I really just want to get started on this game. Let's send in more troops to get this over with. My bad, bro. Nah, you're good, bro. You're good. So if you see any lag or anything at all, let me know. This is like one of my first few YouTube streams. Come on, give me something good. I think the process of getting to 15,000. Ooh, iGalaxy. Is it gonna let me do iGalaxy? I'll do iGalaxy free to play. How about that? Because I already have an account. You know what I mean? I don't want to have both of them named iGalaxy. So I'll just name it iGalaxy free to play. And eventually I'll have them all in the same clan and whatnot, but... Alright, we'll do a P.E.K.K.A. Normally right here, I'd rather do the minions, to be honest. Especially if it's not backed up by anything. I'm fine with taking a little bit of damage. But from there, we just make a push. And I think this is the last battle of the tutorial. From here on, we should actually be able to make our actual battles. This whole no chest thing is also like a really new process to me. I'm used to having the 4 chests that you can open based on the time. But this will do too, you know. There's other ways to get cards as well. I seen that there's chests here too when you level up. And you can also upgrade your princess. Oh, look at free gems. We want to take that. I'll upgrade the P.E.K.K.A. We'll start with the P.E.K.K.A. This is actually a part of my regular deck as well. So leveling up the mini P.E.K.K.A. is really not that much of a hassle for me. Funky cat. 28 trophies. Oh man. I always wonder when I play games that I see people low levels. I wonder if it's like smurfing, like they do in like Valorant or something. Like, what if Funky Cat is actually like a pro Clash Royale player? Hello? Why is that not working? Hello? Are you guys seeing that? I'm about to lose because of the lag? That's actually so crazy. 300. I really got brought down to 300. By a person with 28 trophies. There's literally no way. We'll just keep a knight for the push after they kill that giant. And that should be the tower. I don't think you have any elixir left. Even if you did, I don't think there's nothing you have to really beat this. Get that fireball out. They didn't even make it. GG's. I wonder how many trophies I can get in one stream. If we could get 1,000. What's up, Ethan? How you doing, man? I'd be surprised when you're up at this time. Usually you're asleep or working. But you don't work no more. I forget. Everyone drop some likes. Yes sir, yes sir, drop some likes. We have 4 likes and 4 viewers, so I guess nobody can like. You woke up an hour ago? Man, those used to be the days. I wish. I'd be up at 6 in the morning on the dot. Oh, I really let that P.E.K.K.A slide. I'm about to shower and start editing. Hey man, at least you're being productive, you know, whether you're waking up late or not. You're still uploading, you're still streaming, you're still editing, so props to you, bro, because I know how much it's pretty annoying to edit. I don't care how you do it. I'm pretty much forced to, bro. I got kids. My oldest be up at 6 and my youngest wakes up at 7. Or sometimes, if it's a really good day, my oldest will wake up at 7 and my youngest will wake up at 8. But there are days like today where they both wake up at the same time, and it's just a matter of you gotta get going, bro. You just have to instantly flip the switch and wake up. But to be honest, even before having kids, I was the same way. I would just wake up early and stream. I think my streams back in the day were like 7 in the morning up until like 1 p.m. So I've always been like a morning person. At least for YouTube, because when it came to like waking up for a job at that time, I would hate it. But YouTube is something I actually like, so I wouldn't mind waking up early. I used to be able to do it when I worked at Coors, but not no more. Well, you have the liberty of not having to do it, you know what I mean? So take advantage of it. That lag is crazy. Even then, waking up for calls was terrible. You're able to do it though. It's just, you know, if you don't need to, like if you're not gonna stream at this time, why wake up early? You know, just take the rest. That's what I always say. If you can sleep in, sleep in. If not, then you know that's when it really becomes a struggle. Megalith best deck. I'll make a Megalith deck right here. I just gotta find a way to fit it into an 8-card deck. Keep Galaxy entertained. Yeah, you guys gotta keep me entertained with the chat, because these early levels are gonna be pretty easy. I think it'll be some time. I don't want to jinx myself, but I think it'll be some time before I can lose a battle. So you guys are gonna have to keep me entertained. You ask too much for me. You're literally watching the stream, my guy. Just type something. I need to shower, lock in, bro. For sure, bro. Damn, he's about to take my tower here. Nice, okay. I took his. Shower stream when? Bro, what? What is that comment? I mean, I guess you could do it if you keep your clothes on. That way you could get past the terms. You won't get banned. You just sit in the shower, have the water running, and you have a full set of clothes. That's how I would do it. At that point, it's not really a shower. You're just sitting by the sprinklers. Okay, we'll push both sides here. The knight doesn't have too much health, but we can still do some damage. That left tower is already going to go down. I might even go straight for the king. He's not really dropping anything. Oh, there he goes. Some minions. We'll let you have it. I'm going for what I win right here. Some of your YouTube settings and OBS settings, they're hella delayed, but on TikTok and Twitch there's no delay. I just have the ultra low latency, which I shouldn't have because my internet's not that good. But before you go live, there's 3 buttons that ask you what type of latency you want, and I always have the ultra low. But I'll send it to you after the stream. I used to do ultra low latency, but my streams will struggle without lagging, so I've been doing low latency.
Erratic Clothing subscribed to the channel.
Erratic Clothing, appreciate the sub. Yeah, I don't know. I've never had a problem with that. It's now that I have like the pretty bad internet because I'm at my parents' house. But I always did ultra low latency. But then again, I also don't use like crazy I don't use like crazy apps or anything. When I'm streaming, I literally keep it to just whatever I'm playing in the OBS. You probably have like a lot more programs and stuff since you're doing the multi-streaming. But I'll send you my settings for sure after the stream. That Pekka is going ham, bro. He about to take that tower by himself. That's pretty good. And we have the left one that we're about to destroy as well. I want to get to at least 500 before I end the stream. I think that would be a really, really good start. 500 trophies. It's possible if I don't lose. If I start to lose and stuff, then that's when it's going to be a hassle. I used ultra latency. I did get high viewership while only streaming on YouTube, but I'd have people saying they were lagging. It's probably the multi-streaming thing. Maybe it's not a thing that you can actually do with those programs. But I feel like the low latency is actually pretty fine. When I watch your streams, it doesn't really take much for you to respond to my message. He just didn't even bother protecting that. He saw the giant and the Pekka coming. He's like, okay, GG's. TikTok and Twitch has like 3 seconds delay, which is crazy because when I was streaming on Twitch, I didn't see an option for like low latency. So like I was having the regular like 30-second to a minute latency. I don't like either of these cards, but I guess I'll pick the Goblin Cage. I'm not gonna use it, so that's the thing when you're playing free to play. You don't want to make sure you upgrade the cards that you actually use. You don't want to waste your gold and upgrade things that you're not gonna bother putting in your deck. Minions are always in my deck. The mini Pekka is in my deck, and that's about it. Everything from here I don't use. Maybe the spear goblins. I do use the spear goblins, but that's not something we'll need for a minute. I think we'll end up stacking up on a lot of gold. I don't have any special settings on either stream platform, just on YouTube. That's crazy. I don't know. You have to make sure that everything's the same, I would guess. I'm not sure. Maybe the bitrate on your Twitch is like a lot higher. Right as I'm talking about the Goblin Cage, that boy just has one. I'll let the Pekka take care of that. Bro, this lag. I wonder if it's the program. I'm just gonna keep pushing. That tower should be able to take care of that hut. I'll take your tower on the right side. If it comes to me needing to actually fight back those goblins, I'll drop a giant right in the middle. But I think we should be fine. We'll just play defense for the next 2 minutes. Said hi. Oh, I didn't know that's how it comes up when you say hi. It just said hi. I thought it would actually put like a wave emoji or something. I used to have ADOM multi-stream, but they don't have support for TikTok. I don't have it for multi-stream, but I am using ADOM for the vertical streaming, which I guess I could have just changed the resolution on the stream. But that's how I'm doing it. just so I can stream vertical and then just record horizontally so I could upload it and get my clips and stuff from there. This is gonna be the last push. Now that I'm getting some viral videos on TikTok, so streaming on there has been solid. How's the performance on TikTok? I actually don't get your videos on my feed even though I'm following you. The only way I get them is when I either go into following or search you up on TikTok. Which makes no sense to me. Anytime I'm on TikTok, I don't really get videos of people I'm following. If anything, when you follow a page, it literally shows up less. Stream virtual only on YouTube is not a bad idea as your YouTube short content creator. Yeah, I'm gonna stream it just vertical and just upload it horizontally, which doesn't really make sense for this game since the game is literally just like a little mobile icon. But I'm still gonna give it a try. The more content I upload and stream, the better, so why not? Those huts, people get like new cards and they're like, you know what, let me put it in my deck. Their deck could be good. Like, he has 200 trophies. Why bother switching up your deck? Just keep it going until you need to switch. Once you get something that's really a trouble for you, like an executioner, then that's when you start working like, okay, what can I use to get rid of that executioner? But switching up your deck every time, I guess that's one of the rookie mistakes. Damn, that P.E.K.K.A is gonna do so much damage on the giant. I was hoping to deal some damage to that tower. I need to send you some other games I've seen go viral on shorts. Indie games can pop off on here. Damn, 100k videos? I'll have to check. I'm not really doing too well on TikTok. To be honest, I've actually been doing worse. We'll destroy this right here. I'm making coffee, can't yap. I can't drink coffee. I don't like it. I don't like cold or hot coffee. I wish I could though. It would be really good to help wake me up with the kids. But I just can't do coffee. Damn, bro. I'll take the damage. That's fine. I'm just gonna counter. He missed that so bad. What was that placement? You're a coffee addict? Man. I really do wish, just so it can help me with the caffeine. I don't like energy drinks or anything. So I probably wouldn't even end up drinking the coffee. But I think it would just be a good thing to help me wake up in the mornings. This was one of the tougher battles. Shout out to you, Haunted Shanks, bro. You really gave me a good run. Love you, bro. I gotta get my day going. Appreciate you for stopping by, bro. I love you. Nice. Gold is really gonna go a long way. What else did we get? That was it. That's fine. We'll keep going. I'm at 221 with the goal of 500, and we're only 18 minutes in, so I think we'll be able to make 500 for the first stream. I mean, if we could go way past that, maybe even 1,000, I'll take it. I can't really complain. Dang. Good thing I had that arrow sitting there, because, bro, he was really trying to make a push. He needed like a knight at the very least, because he wasted a lot of elixir, so he wouldn't have been able to use a giant. But at least a knight would be able to tank up enough damage for you to do that push. Just wasting goblins, okay. Okay, we got the tower. I should have went right instead. Speedrun? I am trying to speedrun this. I think the season's gonna end too soon. I don't think it'll affect me just because I'm not in a a high stage yet. But the faster I can get through these lower levels and get the deck I like, I think the easier it'll be higher up. On my main account on my phone, I'm at 8,000, almost 8,000 trophies. So I don't think this is gonna be too hard of a challenge for me. Even though I'm like still coming into the game, I think once I get a good amount of reps in, I'll be able to just cruise my way to 15,000. Even if I'm free to play, because that's how I've always played. I've never really put money on my main account. Maybe a couple like free iTunes gift cards that I've had, but nothing really major to where like you'd notice I'm not free to play. Okay. Keep going. We're gonna make the push. We're taking that tower. Haven't played Clash Royale since like 2017. Really? I always make it. I always download the game and then I delete it. I get upset and then I delete it. I literally rage quit it. It just takes that one battle for me to like rage quit and just uninstall the game. But I always come back to it. Oh, sorry. Right there. I have the chat open on my phone because it's easier to see since my right monitor is broken. That musketeer could be handy. You with Yu-Gi-Oh? I do the same thing with Yu-Gi-Oh, but I play this in Clash of Clans more than I do Duel Links and Master Duel. Just because these games are so much quicker. Master Duel, I have not been able to like sit down and properly play in like years because it takes so long. Like 30-minute duel, like when I could do 5, 6. Let me see. I don't know how many battles I've done here, but I've only been up 20 minutes. I've been streaming for 20 minutes and I've done so many games already. That was a bad arrow. His was even worse. Oh, we're still getting some damage in. Okay. 500? Get him down to 500? Yes, 400. That's actually perfect. We'll take it. Okay. We'll push again with the giant. I don't think I'll put anything behind them because I don't have much elixir. I'll let the knight do the work, and I have a fireball to help too. I could just pre-fire here. Ooh, a mini P.E.K.K.A. That's fine. That's good damage. When it comes down to my tower, it'll get destroyed. That's a wasted fireball. We'll take it. We'll just leave you there. We'll start some archers back here. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! I just have not been able to like actually play it. I download it and like I give it a try, and not only is it just not that fun anymore for me, but it's really just time consuming. Duel Links is a lot quicker to do, but the process of you getting like the cards that you need and like opening packs and all that, it takes way too long for you to like catch up to the meta. So it's just like not really fun for me. Oh, is this it? No, it shouldn't be it. Yeah, I figured. It takes getting used to it. But yeah, it definitely does. Like, everything's changed in both games. Master Duel hasn't really changed much mechanically because it already came out with links and all of that. But Duel Links definitely has a lot of adjusting to. Dang, bro. I just want my giant. Once we take care of your giant, we're going for that tower. Just like that. So free. That's why I like playing defense. I don't like being the aggressor in this game because then you're just playing to try to survive, really. Imagine I sent all this out and then my opponent just throws a P.E.K.K.A. on the right lane. Like, I'm done for. Sure, I might do some damage up on the left, but that P.E.K.K.A. is really going to take my tower and probably even my king. Current Master Duel meta is horrible too. I seen that not long ago. It was like a first turn kill meta, which has to be like so bad. It's a matter of like who goes first, and especially if they have like everything they need for the first turn kill. We got a P.E.K.K.A. for you over here. Don't think I wasted all my elixir. Oh, and he's targeting the knight. That is actually so perfect. Let the minions put in work. We'll back up that P.E.K.K.A with some archers, and then we'll save the elixir. It was a good FTK deck, but it wasn't the meta. No? I thought it was the meta. Alright. I guess we'll just sit on this elixir, because we did good work on that last push. We'll start a giant on the right, just because we were about to max out. If you don't throw anything, I'll just go for the kill. Musketeer behind. Minions for that P.E.K.K.A. It should take care of that goblin cage too. Minions put in so much work. Knight. And this should be it. The issue is that the two new decks are just far better than the rest right now. Yeah, I hate when the power rankings are like so bad. They'll be like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and then when you look at tier 1, it's like 60 power level when tier 2 is like 12. So like at that point you might as well just say it's tier 0 because it's literally an unstoppable deck. Where are we at now? 300? Nice. We're speedrunning this for sure. When do we get Hog Riders? Let me look. I think it's in the thousands, right? Barbarians are pretty good too. 1,000. Oh, 1,300. That's where I want to get to. Get that Hog Rider. It's 40, 20, and then 4. Why is 4 in the top tier list, bro? That is actually just absurd. Oh, this guy's a level 3, so he has a little more health than me. Arrows for sure. Get rid of all that uselessness back there. The knight to take care of the bomber. Minion should help with that giant. And then from there, it's our push. He wasted a lot of elixir, so I don't think he'll really have much to do. I gotta wait for those minions to catch up. You got anything for me? Yeah, we'll make sure to attack that for sure. Those huts are actually really annoying. They're not that much of a threat, but they're just annoying because they're just blocked away. Though the decks we were getting last year are more interactive and fun, and they are all around that power level. Yeah, it's just always, I feel like they don't always think through like how powerful a deck is before they bring it in. That's how you get the really broken metas, because they just bring cards. It's like, okay, how much money is this gonna bring in? Oh, we're gonna get millions. Okay, bring it in, and then it comes in and it breaks the whole meta. They should really have creators go in and like play test the decks and stuff. Obviously, they're not gonna be able to like figure out the most broken decks, but they can get an idea if it's like broken or not. Okay. How did I take so much damage on the left? I guess I wasn't paying attention. That's fine. We'll just go through the left. I love how it's mostly Master Duel issue. The same format we had in TCG is fine. It's because they're trying to be careful, but it's really just messing things up. It's like when you like in the memes and in the movies where like you move your toothbrush slightly to the left and it just messes up the whole timeline. That's what they're doing with Master Duel. They're like, okay, instead of giving you this blue eye support 3 years in, let's give it to you 2 months in because it made us so much money. And then Lord and behold, the card that stops the blue eyes deck is not actually in the game, and it just breaks the game. Like, that's literally what they're doing with Master Duel. That's the problem they're having. It's really a matter of balancing things. That was actually a fun duel. I'm not really paying attention to most of them, but that one was actually fun. What do we got? These are both pretty decent cards. I don't think I'll use any, but if I did, it would probably be the bomber because of the splash damage. The little skeletons are good to cycle through decks, but I'm not really trying to cycle. A knight. I like starting with the giant, or we could just do a P.E.K.K.A, arrows, and then I guess archers to take care of those. He's trying to spam me. That's really what he's trying to do. Okay, we'll be ready next time. We'll save the arrows. Ah, that Pekka really came in and saved the day. That's fine. Our tower will take care of him, and then we could get ready for a push. I'll give you one more second. I wonder why he doesn't go left if he sees that I'm going right so much. Okay. That's really what he's going for. I give him props though, because he actually has a strategy. Most players this level don't have a strategy. They just throw things and hope that they win. But this guy actually has a strategy. He's missing a tank though. He has that giant, he's just not using it well. Sometimes this game is really a matter of fixing your cycle. So you'll have to waste cards or misuse them on purpose just so you could get the right cycle. But if he were to get those huts, not those huts, because all it was a hut and a goblin cage, but if he was to put the hut behind a giant and then try to back it up with something else, he would do a lot more damage. Obviously, this is not advice for like higher levels, because higher levels don't really use huts. There's just very certain decks that do. But at least for the lower levels, you know what I mean? That's how you should be doing things. Those are coming down this way. There goes that spam again. He's stressing. He's throwing everything and nothing's working. Let's clear the way. We're gonna move for that king tower. Also, Maxi still assists, and combo decks can draw cards, so if they get it on top of there, and boy, they can't do anything. Yeah, I seen that it got limited to 2, which I'm glad, because it's not really a card that needs to get banned. People are just complaining. There's plenty of ways to negate it and counter it, and everybody uses it anyways. So limited 2 is actually not that bad. If they made it limited 1, I don't think it would really be played. So I think limited 2 is perfect. Okay. Let's go left side on this one. I keep going right side. That's just the same thing I do every time. It should get banned. We got replacements that only work when going second, so the previous part isn't a problem. Me personally, I don't think it needs to get banned. I think it's fine. Turns take way too long, and there's just a whole bunch of summoning and stuff. I think it's a perfect card. Damn. I was not expecting to do that much damage. We could push here. I haven't really been keeping track of how much elixir these people are using. Normally I do, but I don't really think I need to. That should be it. People now simply play both. It honestly sounds like Yu-Gi-Oh is like in a horrible state. I'm glad I'm not playing. I was thinking about going back, and I even made a couple Yu-Gi-Oh videos, but I think it's for the best if I don't. When I was doing Yu-Gi-Oh, it became a thing where it was just like not good for my mental, because I felt like I kept hitting a wall. No matter what I did, my views wouldn't increase, like my subscribers wouldn't increase. I spent, I think, a whole year at 13,000 subscribers, but I don't know. I think it's best if I just don't go back to the game. Oh, let's stop you really quick. This I got way too ahead of myself. He's about to take this tower. And I have no elixir whatsoever. Go ahead. Just do the damage. Jeez, bro. Okay. We have a lot of coming back to do from this one. We'll start with some archers down the left lane. Just to clear all that up. I'm hoping that he comes back down the right lane. It'll be so much easier for me to protect. Okay. Nothing behind the giant? He must not have elixir. Goblin. That's what he was waiting on. Okay. We could take care of all that easy. And now we deal some damage. We'll just let it happen. Those goblins aren't gonna do too much. I wasted that elixir. That's fine. I couldn't have predicted that fireball. I don't think he's even used the fireball a single time. Master Duel sucks now, yeah. TCG's at one of the best states ever, but if you don't like longer games, then you get outside of Duel Links isn't gonna work. It's not that I don't like it. I don't mind it. I have kids now, you know. I literally cannot sit there for 30 minutes. You know, I could play and stream it after they go to sleep, but it's a matter of like, is it worth it? You know, am I gonna stream for like 1 or 2 hours and only be able to do 2, maybe 3 duels if I'm lucky? Like, that's just not fun, you know what I mean? That's fair. Yeah, it's just really that, you know. Like, I've been streaming 40 minutes and I've played how many matches here? We're almost to the 500 mark. We might actually be able to do the 1,000. 1,000 before we even get to an hour. People surrender fast if you get combo and they don't usually. Really? Dang. So it's probably even easier to reach the master. They're just sore losers, you know what I mean? It makes sense though, because you know it's gonna take forever for them to get through the turn. We gotta pay attention here on the left. Okay. I haven't been keeping track of your elixir. Okay. Nice. I wish I had more. Actually, he's not even playing. He just gave up off of that tower. It's not. It's still more playable than it was on game release. No 8 negates. That's really good. But I mean, if people are surrendering, it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? For that leave us, that left us at 460. The next one 600. Ooh, this is actually good. They're both good. I think I'll get more use out of. I don't have any buildings right now, so probably the tombstone. We can use that to replace. I guess nothing right now. I'd probably replace like the fireball. I don't like making the deck too expensive. People mostly quit if they can't beat the end board of the opponent. If they got a chance, they will sit through it, and on the higher ranks, at least people combo fast. I think you should still play it, even if the opponent has a really bad board. Let's do a knight. You should play it just because you never know. Some people get mad off of their combos and they rage quit and leave just because they messed up, or maybe they like, dang. I thought I was gonna take care of that giant. Wow, he took my tower. No way. I really come back to this? Okay, we gotta lock in. I really just let him take my tower like that. The opponent disconnecting is always a valid win con. Yeah, it happens, bro. People get mad. They don't play. They literally open up the wrong cards or the cards that they didn't want and they just leave. Like, there's so many things that could happen in a matter of a duel, you know what I mean? Like, it's happened to me. I would just disconnect mid-duel and just lose. There we go. Okay, now we're even. Now he's gonna get that tower. But yeah, I don't know. I've thought about a lot about going back to Yu-Gi-Oh, but I can't, bro. I really can't. I shouldn't either, so. Oh, gotta get rid of that giant as soon as possible. And I'll just back it up with my own, never mind. Take care of you. And then we'll just go for the tower. It's the same thing when it comes to this game. Like, a lot of people leave once you get a tower in the higher levels. I don't know why. You would think it's people in the lower levels that leave once they lose the tower, but it's people higher up. You'll take a tower and then they'll stop playing. Like, literally, they'll stop playing. And I don't know if it's people disconnecting, because back in the day it would tell you like, hey, your opponent disconnected, or if they just sit there and let you win. But it happens a lot in this game too. You get a lot of free trophies off of just nothing. Two giants is crazy. You're not getting past that, bro. Each could attack me with whatever you want, bro. You're not getting past my two giants. We'll do a knight to get rid of your archer. That Pekka just took a crazy curve, bro. I thought he was going straight for the... Why am I lagging? I thought he was gonna go straight for the king tower, but he just yeeted me, bro. Almost to 500. Ooh, that's a fire banner. Alright, we start off with the giant again. Right now he's maxed at 10. I forget how much a cage is. I think it's 4, no? Knight is pretty hefty on health. We'll do archers. That way they both take care of the Valkyrie as well. A knight, because my giant is about to die and we're going to make a push. We can do minions. Not the push I expected, but we're going to do some damage at the very least. Dang. I should have calculated that a lot better. We'll do a giant again. I've been wasting my elixir like no tomorrow, bro. Okay. How am I gonna counter this? I guess I'll do a fireball. I'm streaming. Why? Huh? I love you. Okay, but. Bro, he really just took my tower. I think that was all his elixir, right? I got arrows. Oh, that's so perfect. He locked on the giant. We take that tower for sure. Come on. Destroy it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Oh, I misplaced it. I'm playing like a bot right now, bro. I'm playing like a bot. How many trophies am I at? I think with this, I'll make it to 500. But this guy is really kicking my butt. Right here, we got the hang of it. We got the hang right here. We just gotta take care of this P.E.K.K.A. Everything else is light work. That P.E.K.K.A can do damage though. Yeah, there we go. I don't think I've seen arrows come out of him. He does have a fireball, which can do just as much damage. Oh my god, I never took the tower. I never took the tower. Push, 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 push. Oh my god, I got scared. We almost lost that one. We wasted elixir there, but we were about to lose. I had to. Bro, that was so scary. I didn't realize we didn't take the tower. The good thing about minions is that not many people at the lower levels play things that would shoot up F line. So it does a lot of damage. That's my tower now. You made that mistake of dropping a giant. He thought I had no elixir. That P.E.K.K.A cleaned up. What? That's fine. We have more troops coming in. Why is he really just trying to catch me lacking? He sees everything leaving and he's like, you know what? P.E.K.K.A. Giant. It is really good considering I've only been playing for like 40 minutes now. I would say my goal, since I already passed the 500, the goal would be 1,000. I know that's a stretch, but anything that we get after the 500, which was my goal, should be really good. Electric rock. People have like such cool banners. I need some banners myself. Let me skip this so I can actually see you live. Yeah, that looks good. P.E.K.K.A. and minions. Yeah, minions should take care of everything. We'll go with the knight. And then that's our push. We have a fireball. I don't need that fireball. We can do a giant. Take care of those goblins. Musketeers for the archers. I think I'll change my archers for the spear goblins. They're a lot cheaper and I've always liked them a lot more. I don't need that. We could actually just throw archers for a little bit more damage. Minions right up top. Nice. That's actually perfect. And we still got some elixir. When it comes to like really difficult battles, it's a matter of just like these little bits of damage that you do in between defending. You're not always going to be able to get a whole tower. Bro, there he goes. There he goes trying to spam me. Giant to distract. And then that's our push right there. We'll do musketeer. I don't think he'd have any more elixirs here. I don't want to overextend either though. I think this is the first person that's made it to double elixir with me, isn't it? I'm starting to play like a bot. No, we'll do a fireball. Fireball will take care of more. Wow, this guy's actually pretty good. This might not be a noob. Unless I'm the one playing like a noob. I'm capable of it. Okay. There you go. That's as far as you come. Overtime. My first overtime, bro. Came in just for me to get my 500 trophies. Oh, I was already past the 500. We'll take it. We'll take it. 200 gems. I don't even know what I can get nowadays for 200 gems. Yeah, these are definitely not worth it. What can I upgrade here? I'll upgrade the musketeer. I think I'll upgrade everything. I think I have enough to be able to upgrade. I'm really debating on taking the archer out for the spear goblins and the knight for the tombstone. But I don't think I will. Maybe later. Ooh, I've never seen a golden banner. Okay. Deadly Ishigo. A fireball just straight down? It must be for a cycle. Because there's no way he's really just wasting a fireball like that. Do some archers down the left. He doesn't really have much going on the right. Nice. That's perfect. I feel like I played that pretty well. Let's do a giant. Minions out the right. We're gonna take damage, but that's fine. He's not taking the tower. Yeah, definitely a W moment right there. That Valkyrie. That Valkyrie, bro. I would have taken that King Tower. I think we just let it be. We let both be. There we go. Solid. Giant pack. I'll wait for the musketeer to get. Oh man, okay. We're gonna have to use that P.E.K.K.A as my shield, bro. What? He keeps stopping me. I forget I already have a tower, but that's actually pretty annoying. Anytime I'm going for a push, I'm just not calculating well. Okay. Take care of those minions. We'll put a knight right with the giant. Oh, we have another giant coming in. Oh, that's actually so beautiful. You love to see it. That's fine. You can take the tower. I already have yours. I'm actually going for the win here. Oh, baby. This is actually so fire. You take one crown, I take 3. This is actually so fun. I love this game. I gotta start up my Clash of Clans too. I have one, but it's to the point where it takes weeks for a build to be done. So I want to start a new one, and I'll probably even make content on it. Hopefully I could get like a Supercell code. If I get a creator code, I'm all in, bro. Damn, full force, like no thinking about it, like hey, what is my opponent playing? No, giant and everything else right behind it. I mean, it worked. Look at all the damage he did on me. I don't think he has anything else though. Archers, get rid of those. I want that tower. That's what you get. You really gotta make people pay for playing like that. take you on a trip. Minions should take care of that. I mean, my tower alone would have been able to do it, but I want to keep some health on my giant so I could go for that 3 crown. Nice. We had some elixir. I feel like every time you're about to cross a milestone, like right here, the 600, they always make you fight somebody that's at the level that you were supposed to go in. What is this? You need a higher king level to progress to the next arena. What? Since when is that a thing? I need a higher king level. That means I gotta upgrade my cards. Okay. I just don't want to upgrade things that I'm not gonna use. I did not know that was a thing though. I think that's pretty fire. They're making sure people are actually upgrading their cards. We'll do the archers. Well, I think I'm gonna have to end up upgrading some cards that I don't use. Yeah. Okay. I guess spear goblins. They're my go-to. I've been using them since the game came out. So we'll upgrade them just to get the XP to level up. How much do we need? 1 more? Yeah, I did not know that was a thing. It makes no sense to me. I mean, it kind of does. Just to make sure people are like keeping up with the game and making sure they can actually compete. Because, you know, once a person starts losing, if they don't fully understand the game, they're gonna end up quitting. So it makes sense to me, but it just doesn't make sense to me, because if I'm able to get to the next arena without upgrading, why not let me? But I mean, I guess. I'll take it. I won't complain. I like that banner as well. These are like so fire, and I don't think I have a single banner. I think it should suggest that you do that, but not force you. Yeah, it's just, it's weird. I don't think any game would ever do that. What? Okay, we'll let that. That's, I'm literally still in shock that it even happened to me. Games would only do that during the tutorial. Yeah, I know, but we're like way beyond past the tutorial at this point. And it's never a thing where it's like a restriction. It's usually a thing where it's like, oh hey, by the way, like in a tutorial it'll let you know, like, by the way, before going into the next arena, upgrade your cards to make sure you can keep up. Not like, bro, you can't get past this level unless you upgrade. Game say Galaxy's too good, we gotta slow him down. Literally, bro. They don't want to see me strive. I just want to be great, and they're holding me back. Oh, he missed. That's gonna be painful. He missed that one so bad. I'm not even gonna use my arrows. Okay. I got my giant coming up. So I'll probably lead with a musketeer. Nope, we'll do a P.E.K.K.A. Do a P.E.K.K.A, get rid of that giant. I'm sure the giant's gonna be backed up with something, so I throw my giant. Nothing? He just wasted a giant like that? Okay, musketeer. He's throwing everything within range. He was able to hold them back for a bit. Oh wow, I'm not even placing cards. I got 2 into what was happening up top. I wish I had my minions here. Yeah, I think we're getting to that point where I need something to be able to place. I wish I had an Inferno Tower. Well, I think a Tombstone would do just fine. Man. Oh, we're unlocking some stuff now. What do we unlock? Barbarians or a cannon? Barbarians all the way. We got 500 gold. You can't complain. A survey. Ooh, and you get three little boxes. I'll do that some other time. This makes me want to try Clash Royale again. You should. Download Clash Royale and I'll make a clan, and you know, whoever watches can join. I'll make you core leader. Get in here with me, my guy. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I was not expecting all that. Calm down, bro. I was not expecting all that. Really caught me by surprise. It scared me, I'm not gonna lie. Seeing those barbarians as I had no elixirs, it really scared me. Alright, so he has barbarians, giants, knights, archers. Was that a tombstone or just skeletons? I think the archers are the only things that can shoot air troops. Damn, doing so much damage on me for what? There goes that giant again. He did so much damage on me and I haven't even touched them. Okay. There it goes again. Those barbarians, bro. It's literally like I said, like, people get new cards and they're like, let me just add it into the deck. Just because. Not knowing that the fireball is strong enough at this level to take care of it. This knight is not really helping me right now. Sorry, my girlfriend texted me. Oh, damn. I didn't realize I was being ambushed here. Alright, arrows. I would want to go with the fireball here, but I gotta really save my elixir. I haven't done any damage and he's really like pushing me hard. I gotta come back from this. There's no way I lose right now. Oh, somebody's watching on their team. No way. I lost. I really just lost right now. Bro. Oh, those barbarians were the death of me. I really just lost. I thought I was gonna go to like 1,000 without losing a single one. Dang. Dang, bro. I really just lost. I really am surprised. I'm not gonna lie. I'm genuinely so surprised. I just gotta make it back up with this. Wow. He really hit me with a curveball right there. This is getting too slow for me. Push this. Musketeer to fight on the left. Alright. gotta go through. Okay, we'll do a giant. We'll let him tank up some hits, and then we'll go for a push. He's wasting a lot of elixir. We could throw a knight on the left with some minions, just for the hee-hee-ha-has. Just because I know he has nothing to really play against it. That P.E.K.K.A.'s gonna be gone. Those archers are dead. Okay. We'll do a P.E.K.K.A. and a giant right behind it. I was hoping they would lock on to the giant, but that's fine. Just keep pushing that. We'll keep pushing that. We got to do damage. We might even take that tower. Minions. Damn, this is getting pretty intense. That was meant for the P.E.K.K.A., not the giant. I didn't think we would be able to just take it. Oh, that's fine. 20 seconds. I just gotta protect my left side. We're good. Damn, these are getting intense. Nice. GG's. I don't know if we made back what we lost the last one. I'm sure we did. 30. Let me go look at the history. I forget where to look at the battle log right here. I lost 30 and I got 30 back. Okay, we made it back. That's fine. Okay. I think I hear my kids up, so I'm actually gonna end it here. We were a little over an hour, so that's actually really, really good. This was just a nap, so during their sleep, came back to a loss. Oh, you probably are delayed. We got the trophies back, don't worry about it.